Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm currently working on a pantry clean out and grocery challenge to only spend $80 for the month of July. This is the beginning of week 3. So Saturday I skipped breakfast and my youngest child took me to lunch, and then dinner was out with a friend for some awesome nachos, as you see here, and a concert for Chicago tribute band. Sunday was a game day with friends, and I just made breakfast and lunch. This was breakfast. I made pumpkin pancakes to replace one of my eggs with canned pumpkin, and I used some of the ground oats that I had previously used to make these pancakes. I also added a little bit of pumpkin pie spice to this, and the kids loved it. We had put them on the griddle. One of the things I did learn was that these seem to brown a lot faster than my normal pancake recipe. So I ended up burning a couple here. Oops. Only one was bad enough that we didn't really want to eat it, and we fed that to the dog, who loved it. As you see, I turned the temperature down and they started to look much nicer. They also were much fluffier than my normal pancakes. I'm not sure if that has to do with the pumpkin mix or the oat flour, but they turned out really good. And this is them with some figs and some ribbon cane syrup that I had them with. And then I made a tuna sandwich for lunch and had a bit of soup from a can. The soup was left over from whenever me and the kids had COVID, and the ex sent over some canned soup, and of course figs from the garden again. I took figs for my game days. Well, no one else seemed to like them as much as me. Then Monday morning was one of the leftover pancakes with peanut butter. Yes, you can do peanut butter on something other than bread and apples. This was so good. Then I made a salad for lunch with that salad mix that I'd gotten on sale, some of the strawberries I'd gotten from the co-op, and some of the figs from my garden. And then I topped it with some of the pecans that my former in-laws have sent me for free, and some goat cheese that I'd gotten on clearance a while back, and drizzled it with a fancy aged blackberry white balsamic vinegar. I love this stuff. It's one of the few really expensive grocery items I buy. It's like $13 a bottle. Dinner for Monday was another chicken casserole. With this, I ended up using up most of the mac and cheese that I had gotten for free. I used one of the onions that I was gifted with, a piece of celery, some of the canned chicken that I also got for free. That was the stuff that fell off a truck. And then the spinach that I had gotten on clearance. I removed some of the iffier leaves and then just chopped the entire bag up, which is like $1.09. Topped it with a little bit of butter and some of that cottage cheese that I had gotten on clearance. And I added an extra cup of noodles to the mac and cheese stuff. So I also added some nutritional yeast, since I only had 2 packets of cheese powder and the equivalent of 3 things of noodles, and topped it more with some of the uncooked stovetop stuffing, and had it with some canned carrots. It was a very filling dinner. Well, that gets us through 3 days of week 3. If you're liking these videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining us.